What are we doing?
So, we're getting ready to lay out all of these parts, how they would look on the car over there.
Vacuum lines are shit.
Yeah, they didn't turn out like I would like, but hey, what do you do? But getting all these laid out so we can grab some photos because these are all parts for the car. All of this is different suspension pieces, everything from steering to control arms to, yeah.
Are you gonna make a video putting them on the car for them?
I'm going to try to. Now, I promise nothing. GoPro doesn't have a replaceable battery, and I'm going to try to do it time-lapse. So hopefully the battery holds out. This is probably going to take more than one day putting everything in because of a few adjustments.
And then after it's all put in, we have to take it in for an alignment.
I already have that scheduled, so just got to make sure to have it done before the alignment and not like a week before. Because, well, I don't want to wear out our expensive tires.
That we've had for 3 years.
Has it really been that long already?
Yeah. I just realized that.
Holy, ugh.
We went from having a car where you literally had to get new tires every single year on the dot.
In its defense, it's the factory camber on the alignment
and the soft compound.
Soft rubber compound because we needed the grip because it's not a beat up off-road. It's a, I'm going to go fast and I'm going to take a 90-degree right-hand corner at 60.
Well, it was imported from Tokyo, so.
Yes, and that is verified by tracking the VIN.
You'll see that car later on as the years go by.
Alright, so we're probably going to cut out while I get all these laid out before we do the reveal.
Yep. See you later.
See you in a bit. Alright. You ready, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to make sure because I don't know the camera feeds too well. So, this is everything we're replacing on the car. Aside from the springs and struts, this is pretty much the entire suspension. So we have new steering rack because our old one's going out with new bushings. That's what those are. Sorry about that.
That's Max's box. Put it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Told you, don't put it there.
Hey, it worked.
Tell people what part is which.
New outer tie rod ends since the steering rack came with new inner tie rods.
All I was seeing was glare bib.
That's why I wasn't sure if I wanted one of these open yet or not. Outer tie rod end. Gets mounted like this. This is what actually connects to your hub. So that when you turn the wheel, it turns. New lower ball joints for the bottom of the hub that connect to the control arms. They get seated in like so. Let me set these down. Then we get to the control arms. So these are definitely upgraded from what we have now because we have stamped steel ones that are original equipment. These are meant for rally, road race, you know, kind of whatever. Very well built by a company out of Washington. They're known as TSS Fab, which stands for Timmins Steel Solutions.
Man,
that
that's
is a mouthful.
Right? That's a tongue twister.
So the nice thing about this is it's overbuilt. It incorporates Heim joints here for your front bushing. And it eliminates the rubberized rear bushing with a 1-inch comm bearing, which gets threaded on here, and you're good to go. Original equipment, Subaru front bushings for the sway bar. These are what helps keep your car from doing a lot of this.
Buddy roll.
Yeah. Now we get to, as I'm trying not to do this and fall over.
Creaky man's being creaky.
Hey. These are also from Timmins Steel Solutions, which if you have a Subi, look them up. It's tssfab.us if I remember right, but we'll drop a link later.
Yeah, the links will be down below. All the purple parts came from him, pretty much.
Yeah. These are all custom powder coated, which this edition of arm here no longer supports the custom powder coating. We got it in time. We were the third people to order these. These are part of his blockless lift edition control arms. So the nice thing about these are our brackets for our trailing arm. These mount to the body through these 3 bolt holes.
Damn
So
thing's heavy too.
Yes, it'll be sitting underneath like this. And this is the other side. I had them laid out like this because of how they'll sit so you can see. But that uses a nice rubber bushing. And if I remember right, I believe it is a polyurethane type. But it sits in, which I'm not going to fight right now, here, and connects to the rear hub. And it's maintainable with greaser. This is the mounting bolt to mount this to the bracket. He even powder coated that too.
Which was unexpected, to be honest.
Yeah. And these index on the side by going through here. And you have up to 3 inches of range if I don't stick it. Like so. Just by the flats, you can adjust. There, they're still very stiff because, well, they haven't been used yet.
We've been piling parts for months.
So, I'll show you what this is. So, depending on how much you need, dictates which set of holes to align, or not holes, which slot to align.
Yeah, it just circles around.
Very, very simple and innovative locking idea. Works so much better than the original equipment. Like, we're probably gonna break parts before we bend these.
Please excuse the screaming in the background if you hear it. We live in a trailer park full of fucking ninnies.
Yeah. And then we get to the rest of the rear components. These are the lateral links. These connect the rear subframe of the car to the hub, which allows you to get your alignment angles and kind of act as a control arm like these do. But it's a different design. So these connect out at the hub. This connects at the subframe and it travels with the car in this direction.
Are those bearings or bushings or?
No, these are little crush bushings to go in the middle of these. So you're probably not going to need all of them, but they're there in case you need them. That way you don't break stuff.
Yep.
This...
He's so tiny, it kind of looks like a dreidel.
Kinda. Is going to mount on the end of one like so. So that you will thread in the overbuilt sway bar end link. It'll go here. So that as much like the front, it keeps the back end from rocking back and forth when you're cornering.
Because right now we have what I like to call a swinging butt.
Yes. And then we come to the last little original equipment Subaru sway bar bushings for the rear as well. Because I know those have been beat up a little bit.
A little bit.
Hey, you didn't help the situation.
I know, I encouraged some of it. Why do you think we are getting a new steering rack? That was my fault.
Well, not just her fault, but definitely heavily encouraged by her.
I did egg it on.
A lot. Love you too. So the grand total of all of this is rather expensive, and I don't want to see the price tag or remind myself of the price tag because this was more than we budgeted or planned on.
It's almost around what, 2,000?
I lost it.
Between 2,000 and 2,500 altogether.
Yes, I know phrasing before you say it.
Phrasing! How do you know you've watched too much Archer?
Yeah. Here, stiffer. Jesus, hold me back. well, I'm gonna fight this for a minute. The fun joys of eliminating pillow ball bushings and going with hind joints. Yes, I know, if any of you know off-roading, yes, they're gonna be noisier. I already know this, it's solid metal to metal contact.
We have small truck tires, it's already fucking noisy.
Yeah, that we're not getting away from.
By the way, peep the cute Rowdy in the background, sleeping, being lazy.
Lazy.
Psst.
Say hi to everybody.
Hey, Hind dog, can you do me a favor? Speak. Speak. Come on. Speak, Bubba. Come on. Speak.
No, you're filming.
Exactly. Speak. Thank you. Good boy. Alright. Lay your head back down. Go. Lay down.
Head down, Bubba.
Head down, bud.
Like you bother me just for that?
Which, by the way, yes, we are going to be doing a tour of our new trailer. So here's a peep of everything. This table is full of shit for planning videos that I gotta do. But we'll show you a whole house tour, and sorry if I just made somebody sick. But that couch is his. That's his couch. He gets the couch all to himself. My dog is bougie. Are you still fighting with rubber?
Well, I mean, it's stiff rubber for a reason. Because this helps keep moisture and debris out from the actual hind joint so that the hind joint has a better longevity. But it doesn't make it any easier on the fingers in the moment.
By the way, it is Friday, January 14th. And I'm sorry we've been gone for so long.
Yes,
There's some mental stuff, and we'll have an update video coming out. It's probably going to be before this one.
but we will have an update. We will do the house tour. We'll let you guys know everything that's been going on because it's been kind of chaos and, well, summer didn't help.
Yep, and then summer ended, and we kind of just sit here and vegetable and become potatoes because we don't want to deal with shit.
We don't want to deal with stupid. More on that later.
Mm-hmm. There's tools under there.
We just need something. Like a dull pick would be nice right about now.
Old man being creaky.
You know what? I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna steal something. Sorry.
That was loud.
Wasn't intending to.
You're using my toolbox. I got that from my mom. I'm not a fan of pink. It works. It actually has come in handy a lot.
Believe it or not, there's a time or two where it's kind of handy.
Oh, and a closer look at the purple. I don't know if you're gonna see it. Ooh, it does show up pretty good. It's like a crackle purple with glitter in it. Sometimes it looks blue, sometimes it's a dark, deep purple. God, that's so pretty. You see that? It's not wanting to focus. Detail. Now you want to tell people why we're doing purple?
So, hold on, I'm trying to focus. Thanks.
Yeah, because you can't talk and do things at the same time. When you're focused doing something, you don't talk. Like, you go mute.
So, the reason we went with purple is we looked through the entire selection of colors that TSS uses, and they actually use a very big company for the color selection. But more info about that on their website. So we went with the purple after looking through, shoot, I think I looked through, what, 1,000 or something almost purples just from his supplier.
Mm-hmm.
insane number.
Yeah, it took us a while to sit here and figure out what purple we wanted.
But, so, our Subaru, as many of you may remember, is nicknamed Frankenstein. Well, he's already got green, which later there's plans, I'm not going to spoil them out, but when we're finally done with the builds...
That's in the future.
Yeah, there's going to be definitely a nice reveal on that. So we went with purple, thinking kind of like your stereotypical Mary Shelley Frankenstein image that most people crop up around Halloween of the green patchwork skin and the purple pants. Why they went with purple to begin with, I have no clue. It's one of those random moments that like, okay.
Yep. We would say maybe Joker, but the purple's not the right purple and the green's not the right green, so.
Yeah. The seal is gonna fight me every step of the way.
Well, it's a good thing we brought him out so you can fix it.
Better to fix it now than when I'm trying to install it.
Yeah, because you're gonna start throwing wrenches.
I don't throw tools. I just cuss a lot.
And beat things with a giant fucking hammer.
You just had to distract me by reminding me of that, okay? I can't help it that the wheel bearing didn't want to go in.
I will try to pop up a picture here of what he's talking about. For now, we're gonna let you go. I don't know if we're gonna keep vlogging for tonight or if we'll vlog tomorrow, but we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
See you tomorrow. Later. Haha. I win.